Hi there. Um, Wonderful Juliet says that it says I'm live. So what can I say? But I was really organized today. I'm going to text Juliet and see if she's seeing me. This is so annoying. There's no message saying there's a problem. Can you see me? Ay. I was really together, you know. No, just your intro images. Okay. Haha. Do I call Matthew? Lord. This is little by little. Can you hear me? I'm so sorry. It's really something's wrong with my stream. Yes, I can hear and see me. Okay. I will do this on trust, and I won't be able to see your messages unless that's working now. Sorry for this, the modern world. Because I've just got this blue circle swirling around. Okay. Juliet, I hope you don't mind. It's all good. Okay. Right. In that case, I've had an amazing week. I finished the second lion, the lioness. Apparently her name is Mara. She was one of the white lions that Linda Tucker had saved, and I didn't realize when I was doing her that it would be her. They're just so wonderful. But what I discovered this week was something called the Field of Trees. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but have you heard of the suffragettes in the 1900s who went through quite a lot to get the right to vote for women? And apparently they planted 47 trees, made an arboretum near Bath called Annie's Arboretum. And I have some photographs that I want to show you. Juliet, I would appreciate it if you just give me a nod that you're seeing me for real with these the slideshow. And then I know I can just continue as if that I can see you. I'm waiting for your message. Anyway, this is in 1960. The government decided, Bath local government decided they needed more housing, so they decided they were going to mow down these trees. And there's a woman called Mary Frayling, who and her brother ran in front of the bulldozers and picked up the little signs that had the name of each suffragette that had planted a tree there. And apparently they planted a holly tree for celebrating the women that were out demonstrating, working for the rights for us women to have votes. And then they planted conifers for the militant women who wound up being in prison. Poor girls. And there was one tree in the middle, a black pine tree, which is the only one that has survived. And in the pictures I'm showing you, that's the tree. There's that seed. There's the tree. It is, where is it? Where are you? 30 meters high. And that's Rose, who planted that tree when the Arboretum was just a concept. The woman in this picture, her name is Eileen Paddock, and she's a retired midwife who now is a caretaker of that tree, and she got a preservation order on it now. And why I'm showing you this pine cone is that since 1960, artists and environmentalists and things have been going there having vigils. And during one of them, a group of them, it was really hot, and a group of them heard the crackling of the pine cones. They were opening up, and they thought, gosh, maybe we can use the seeds. And I'm getting a system update. Do not show me this. Goodness, I don't know if I should dare push that. Anyway, this certainly is a lesson in adaptability. So they decided, and they've got a thing called Walking Forest. And it's a really fascinating group of women who are standing up for the restoration of the natural world, because our world is really suffering. And it's interesting that I should discover this around the same time that the COP15 is going to start. I think it's next week in Ireland, I believe. And you know, there's some countries that are just not participating, and we really have to wake up. I mean, I know that for the last 15 years, people are saying that the time clock, we're beyond the time clock, but it's, some people say we can work on it. I feel, and I know several people, including Linda Tucker, who I've been listening to this week, about the lions and their whole importance for the ecological system. Right, the pictures aren't showing. Yes, but you're seeing me. Oh well. Yes. Oh my God. I thank you for your patience. There's more to this story. Anyway, this is how to get back on my feet with this. If you're not seeing the pictures. Okay. what I was saying is that the COP15 has like 5 principal ideas of how we need to work between countries and things to find balance between the biodiversity, the ecosystem, and our way of life. The interesting thing is that COVID, if we actually listen to it, has given us an experience of slowing down, of reevaluating. And I'm just hoping that we just don't put a Band-Aid on and just keep going. So the 5 things that they're saying is they feel that we need to change the way we're using the land and the sea. And apparently, I mean, we all know about Brazil destroying the forest down there and how that's interfering with the amount of the trees take in carbon dioxide and release oxygen for us. But apparently in the American prairie lands, a similar thing is happening, whereby they're just doing mass production on the ferries and the prairies, not the ferries. Oh. So, thank you, Juliet. You're helping a lot for me to keep going. So there's, so that's one thing, the deforestation and the prairies, where they're just becoming dust bowls. We're losing the soil by the way we're using it. Then we have to stop exploiting our resources. Like apparently a lot of the water, like in California, in Africa, I'm sure that there's lots of other countries, are using the underground water systems. And the wells are starting to dry up. These are things that are invisible that many of us don't know. So why should we conserve on the use of our water? Why should we, care about the butterflies? They pollinate, and the bees. We're a disease human beings. We're supposed to be guardians, and we have such potential to do so and create beauty. And we have to wake up, because it's time for us to take responsibility. I mean, the other issue is the climate crises, and then there's pollution. Apparently there's so much nitrogen going out beyond what we use to breathe in a good way, ammonia and various nitrates from fertilizers, and again mass production, and total ignoring the balance of the ecosystem and the biodiversity. And then apparently there are invasive species, where at one point there was one island somewhere that they put mice on it, and I know Australia, or was it New Zealand, that recently had problems with mice because they're so prolific and they're basically eating everything. And some of the other things is they want to, what was it? I've got a little note here. I had to do my homework. They want to help feed the world and make it a living, sustainably managed Earth, planet, help the indigenous people, and address the needs of human development. Now, what I find important that isn't in that list is our individual consciousness, and that the power of thought and shifting your minds, which we're always talking about, can really help a lot. I don't know if you've heard about how Yellowstone National Park, their ecosystem and their biodiversity totally shifted when they put the wolves back in. Well, apparently the lions, the white lions, apparently will do the same thing. There's a huge reserve there now Linda's trying to get a preservation order on the lions so that the trophy hunters stop killing them, raising them, killing them, selling them. And then even the zoos, that she's gone to a lot of zoos that she knows has some of them because they captured them. I think there's only one zoo that said, okay, we understand the sacredness of these animals and how it can help with the biodiversity and the ecosystem of the planet. And they'll work with her to where they are in the zoo. They'll put out information and have talks and things like that to inspire people how the union with the animal kingdom is so important, and the insect kingdom and all those things. And what I plan tonight, and if my images are working, I need you to let me know. Julia, is this image working? Just have to... oh, I know why those images didn't work. Holy gee whiz. Can you see this image? I want to make sure the mic's on. Yes. Can you see this image? I have this image because it's a golden lotus. And we're going to do a visualization which will help every one of us in our own way to clear the planet, heal it in a different way. Yes, you see the image now. Okay, so let's begin. Can you sit erect comfortably? Close your eyes. Take your attention to your heart center. As we've done before, become aware of your breathing. You're breathing in, hold, and breathing out. We'll do it 3 times. So we're breathing in, hold, and breathe out. Breathing in, hold, and breathe out. This time, open your eyes and focus on the golden lotus before you. As you breathe in, take the color into your being, closing your eyes, feeling it there, holding it, and release your breath. Again, breathe in the color of gold into your heart, hold, and release. Breathe in the color of gold into your heart and release. Focus on the color with your eyes open and feel it throughout your body. Feel the sun shining on the petals. Feel it warming your heart. Close your eyes and see the gold within. Breathing in, hold, and breathe out. Fill your heart with gold, the light of the sun, the light of life. The sun dawns every day for it to be within your heart. Go throughout your body and notice if there's any clogging or any heaviness. And on the in-breath, fill your body with gold. And on the exhalation, release the heaviness. Fill your body with gold. Hold. And release the heaviness. Observe again if there's anything hiding in your legs or in your arms or in your mind or your eyes. And breathe in gold. Send it to that place. And let it reveal and wash and purify it. And on the out breath, send it away, purifying your whole being. Now I want you to observe your heart. Are there any cracks there? Is there any sorrow hiding somewhere? Is your heart broken? Hiding behind your smile? Hiding behind your courage? So let's put gold there. So breathe in the gold and fill your heart and see it mending and healing and nurturing. Fill it with the sun of the mother, the shining, warm arms. Breathe in the gold and again fill your heart. And this time have it overflowing. Overflowing into your body, overflowing into your aura surrounding you like a golden egg. A smile, happiness. Once again, observe if there's any resistance, any holding on, any blockages. Take the gold to that place and release and purify. You're full of shining gold, dancing in the poppy fields, lying on the beach, swimming with the dolphins. Now your body's ready for you to look into your lungs and unite with the trees. So when you breathe in, you're taking golden oxygen, the golden air of light. And you send carbon dioxide out again, nourishing the trees. But together, we can reduce the amount of extra carbon dioxide that's creating disharmony on the planet. So how a person in the tree kingdom can work together as you breathe in the oxygen and release the carbon dioxide, put it into golden light. It'll be a circle of the trees taking in oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide for us, that we take in the oxygen, they release oxygen, and together we work on reducing, transforming the carbon dioxide, the extra carbon dioxide, into light. So breathe in this light. And exhale the light. See the light going beyond, like a rippling golden pond, repairing the ecosystem, reducing the carbon dioxide with every breath. So breathe in the light and the golden light, and exhale it with the golden light that spreads throughout the world, throughout the planet, shining, rippling, sparkling, in balance. And we do that together. In your own time, come back into your room, into the stream, and feel the cleanliness, the clearing, the lightness, the goldenness of your true being. And feel your breath still, calm. In union we are together. Open your eyes and come back. You know what? I realized what I was doing wrong with those images. So I'm going to try and just show them to you. I didn't transition over to you. So here's the tree, 30 meters high, where the pine cones are being taken from and little seedlings are growing. And the women that are doing walking forest are actually taking their little seedlings and going house to house and giving them to people to raise consciousness about nature. And the suffragettes that stood for so much, and they just wonder, what would the suffragettes do today with the climate change that's going on and the imbalances and on so many levels? And I just wonder, how much would I stand? Well, I've stood quite a lot in my life. I mean, there was a time I was a vegan, the only people in my world that were also into nutrition were the Beatles. And everyone thought, poor Dave. Oh dear. Now, it's not a problem. We'd go to restaurants and I would, it was my turn to order and I'd just have vegetables and they'd look at David, does she really only want vegetables? You sure she's going to be all right? Yeah. All kinds of things it's in my book about my waking up and my journey, and there's so much beyond the book now as well. Goodness, I don't know if, well, doing these streams are really helping a lot to pass on extra visions, because you know we need to take individual responsibility, and I hope these streams are helping you to find little keys to shift your focus, shift your reality. It's time for us to go inwards and balance that up, because if that's imbalance inside, then what's going on around us isn't balanced, and that's one of the big situations. I really think, as I said, the Cult 15 needs to talk about the lion heart, the quality of daring that we all have to change our world. We're unstoppable when we get going, but it has to be done with vision and a different way of communicating than with violence or anger. Or I know we can get quite exasperated at times, but we have to listen to the heart. I'm hoping that you can see the new and finished lions. Of course, there's going to be a longer one, and here she is. It's so exciting. There they are together. It's like every corner's got an easel in it at the moment, which is working out, you know. I just wish I could see your messages. I'll look at it tomorrow. Hopefully they're being recorded, in case there are any questions that you have for me, how I can help. The other thing that I've started, and it's working quite well, is you can book a color healing online. I always did absent healings for people with Lily and a whole group of us and things with color healing. And I've given a few in order to supplement my income and to be able to use this energy in another way. So you can go on, if you're interested, go on my shop, shop.gingergilmour.co.uk. I'll put a notification at the end of this session. And I hope you've enjoyed this. I have some homework for you if you want to do it. And because part of this whole transformation and purification and shifting of our values, money has a lot to do with it. And there's a way that you can ask yourself 2 questions before every time that you spend money. So the first question would be, spending this money, buying this, does it serve the earth? That's one question. And then the second one is, does it resonate with my true value system? Does it resonate with my heart? And this golden visualization that we did has opened up your heart and filled you with this golden light, which is wisdom, and unity with life, the life force, the creative force of who we are, with the art of living, which humanity's got to get back to. So I'll keep going, inspiring myself, asking myself, actually it's like when I'm using water, am I using the right amount of water to conserve? I've actually started turning off lights and not using them, because part of my decoration thing is to have these lovely Tiffany lights and their colors and everything, but I'm even letting go of that. Not completely, but more so. And I don't know, I love this house because I can, in the morning, the whole side of the house is just doors for each room, going out into this garden with the eucalyptus tree and the green and my artwork and the fragrance and the wind and feeling nature, and like last week, taking extra time to feel it. Even walking down the street, if I smell the roses in a florist, it's like, okay, let it sit in you a little bit longer. So exciting. And I'm walking barefoot on the grass, like what my homeopath elder, Dr. Sharma, had me doing years ago. And the kids would sit in the window of the house waiting for me to come in and make the pancakes. Alice Gilmour, our eldest one, keeps stories. She's really great with their diary. And she's calling one folder mummisms and memories of things that, I was speaking to Matthew today and saying, it was early morning and I had just opened up the doors. And I was saying, Matt, it's just amazing. The smell is so incredible, and I feel the wind, and I can walk barefoot on the lawn. And he says, oh, you get to be a hippie again. There are many different cycles about all of that. For me, it's the opening of awareness of who we are. The 60s did that, and then you have to start doing it. You have to start walking it, becoming it, living it. And that's what I think we're all doing. And there's another new cycle now, becoming even more responsible and making it fun, playing, skipping, but with this deep feeling of love and respect for what the world is out there. So, sweethearts that you all are, thank you for being here, and thank you for your patience, and I can't wait to see your comments, and if you have any questions I will answer them, providing they're there. Otherwise, have a really good week, and let's do this golden visualization as much as we can to help all those governments and all the people, and most of all the ecosystem, and all the birds and the bees and the insects and the white lions and the wolves, that we all work together and we find balance again. So I love you, and thank you so much for being here. Have a really great week, and if you ever need me, send me a message. And Donald, if you're there, I'm so happy for you that you are feeling better. And Juliet, continue being creative. And I know the gold is coming through loud and clear. And happy to everybody else that's there. And here we go. That was a quick hour. Thank you. See you.